We're going to do 3 different tosses today because we're going to do the whole offensive line. Guards, centers, tackles. If you're watching on the simulcast, you see a big board, big whiteboard set up here on one end of the studio, taped to it or magneted to it. I have Lindy's Sports Annual open to the first page of guards. We'll throw out the first page, second page, third page. We'll read the reviews. Murray and Mazz are back here on the other side of the studio.
Look at the size of this.
It's big. You can't miss it. Part of the bit is usually I'm in harm's way often, many years. Not this year, unless you really dirt it.
We'll find a way.
Okay, either way, I also buried the lead. The Big Board's brought to you by the Peterson School. They're back for another year sponsoring the Felger Mazz Big Board. The Peterson School is the presenting sponsor of the Felger Mazz Big Board. The Peterson School is drafting instructors. Get it for all locations. If you're an expert in your trade and want to share your knowledge, visit petersonschool.com. Mazz, you get the first toss. First page of guards, throw well.
I'm gonna start with the black magic marker.
Go ahead.
Whoa!
Oh,
Jesus,
that's
what
a
just
bad
happened?
sign. Mazz almost went down.
Testament to Louis Tion.
How'd you go down?
They stepped on
The
chicken.
cornhole board.
Here we go.
Mazz almost cornholed himself. Oh, nice throw, Mazz. Right there. Jeez, you almost killed yourself again.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Good toss.
That was a bullet.
These are new markers, by the way, that Mazz purchased this year,
Okay.
and
I didn't buy them.
they're marked intensity. These are the most intense markers known to man.
And the little delay is I got to walk around, take the magazine off the clip that's on the whiteboard, and then reset it. Gray Zabel, North Dakota State.
Oh!
Okay, we'll come.
I've heard Barth talk about this guy.
Yeah, his name's come up.
All right. Well, we'll read it in a second. Murray, who
Throws like my Aunt Millie.
Murray, who throws like my Aunt Millie. It is. It's the same line every year. He's up next. Go ahead, Murray.
Red.
Good luck.
Blood red sky.
Oh, nice throw.
Yeah, you hit something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sure did.
That left a mark.
Tyler Cooper
Ooh.
from Minnesota.
Got everywhere.
Why is that a blue?
Did I get any on my clothes?
Oh, no.
What'd you do?
I don't know. What'd you do?
What'd you do, Mazz? Okay. Wait, there's only 2 pages, so you're going to throw on the second page as well. Go ahead, Mazz. Just go ahead. Just
Green,
throw
color
it.
of money. Get it, man.
Color of money.
I think you nailed the blue thing, the blue square.
Closest to. Got it. Yep, I got it. You got a. That's a sleeper by the name of Tate Ratledge, Georgia.
No shot on him.
Okay, stand by.
Tate Ratledge.
I'd rather Tate McRae.
Wow, look at this splatter.
Okay, are you going to make a mess again this year?
That was Murray.
No, hey, it's these stupid markers you bought.
I didn't buy them.
All right, the first hit was Mazz. Good mark there, Mazz. You nailed it.
Good one, right?
Gray Zabel, North Dakota State. And listen, you know this, that the board knows. So, like these magazines, sometimes they list what we think are tackles as guards. Like, for example, one of their guards they have listed, who you did not hit, was Armand Membu. So they list him as a guard. So we just go by whatever it hits is whatever it hits. Okay, board knows. Gray Zabel, North Dakota State, 6'5", 305. He's projected in the second round. Zabel has flexed around the offensive line for North Dakota State since earning starting time in his junior season. He was an undersized lineman playing on both sides of the ball coming out of high school, but became a steady contributor for the Bison at right guard. Strengths: excellent blend of power and speed, nimble for a guard, and not easily put on his back. Footwork, high level.
Whoa.
Weaknesses: not quite a 10 of 10 anywhere, but more of a jack of all trades, master of none type.
Oh, they love guys like that.
Bill did. Occasionally creates problems for himself due to trying to go for those mauling blocks where he gets out over his skis and loses the leverage battle,
Yeah, he's a mauler.
lessening the usefulness of his natural power.
He sounds like a teeter-totter.
Instincts as a run blocker are sometimes off target.
Instincts.
Instincts as a run blocker are sometimes off target, occasionally stonewalling instead of strong-arming the defender and forcing his running back to make an unnecessary cut around him. Let's picture that.
He better not do that with Stevenson. He can't cut.
Instincts as a run blocker are off target, occasionally stonewalling instead of strong-arming. What does that mean? See, this is part of the thing.
Yeah.
He just stands there.
These write-ups are so stupid. What does that mean?
He stands there.
That
He just stands there.
that he stonewalls
He gets in the way.
instead of strong arms
He doesn't push. He just stands there.
and forces the running back to make an unnecessary cut around him.
Yeah.
It's like, You big old fella. I was just about to go there, and you step inside there with your stonewalling.
Gets in the way of his own runner. That's what that says.
Pro comp, Mitch Morse, Jacksonville Jaguars. Who the hell's that? I have
No
The
idea.
Jags stink, so he can't be anyone good.
Okay. Let's see.
The red mark.
The red mark is Tyler Cooper, Minnesota. 6'5", 307. Tall. These are tall guards.
Yeah, you get no shot on this guy. This throw by Murray sucked.
Spindly.
Come on.
Strength. Surprisingly powerful for his size and can blast smaller defensive backs. Sorry.
I would hope so.
Smaller defensive tackles off their spot as a down blocker. Prototypical guard body type will appeal to a lot of scouts when stacking the position. Adequate mover who can get to the second level and get the job done against linebackers. Weaknesses. Can be a tick late to identify stunts and get his body around into position, man.
It's not going to work.
Balance lapses happen on occasion.
That's me on the weekends.
So,
Oh, this
so
is
he's late and has no balance.
This is a horrible line. He's more of a get in the way type.
He should work here.
He's more of a get in the way type than someone who will wow with his technical prowess. He lacks standout traits to elevate him above the rest of the day 3 guards.
Day 3.
Day 3.
If you're a day 3 guard, you suck.
So Tate Rutledge was your third throw. You hit him in the 3 to watch box. Turns out he's back on page 1.
Oh, see, that left a good mark, too. That was a good throw.
Tate Ratledge, Georgia.
Georgia. He's good. Go ahead.
6'6", 317.
Wow, that's a big dude.
A deeply experienced and smart offensive lineman.
Love it.
Ratledge has a lot of the qualities that offensive line coaches love in their players. Unlike some other SEC freak of nature athletes, Ratledge wins primarily with his motor, strength, and technique.
Love it. That's Vrabel's kind of guy right there.
Strengths, good pad level. Good pad level pre-snap for a taller guard. Strong lineman with a sturdy anchor and heavy hands.
Yeah, big anchor. He's got a fat ass.
Excellent pass protector who counters power well. Flashes good push as a run blocker. High motor player who works to the whistle on every down.
Yeah, flash your push. I want to see.
Potential center versatility with snaps in practice and camp.
Like that.
He resets hands well when hand fighting.
Gets him back to the place fast.
He's great on combo blocks and double teams.
What's his name again?
Tate Ratledge.
Well, I got to remember this kid. He's good.
Weaknesses. Mediocre athlete in terms of speed,
Don't care.
agility, and explosiveness. Right, he's a guard. Limited effectiveness as a puller or zone blocker.
Okay.
Wide hand placement that needs improved consistency.
Hands are too wide.
Poor length, dude, 6'5", 6'6". Poor length leads to a tendency to lean
Got short arms.
Yeah, short arms.
when engaging blocks. Does this kid have? Do you know this kid?
No, but I'm guessing.
But if they're saying
I'm
poor
looking at
length.
Parthy. What are Tate Ratledge's arms? Does he have short arms? Is this another short arm fella
probably
that we're looking at?
a bad length. The other thing is
32 and a quarter. So for a guard, that's
boom.
about right.
put him next to Campbell.
32 and a quarter. Well, that's why he's a guard. That's why he's a guard.
32 and a quarter at the combine, which we know that number is.
I don't know that.
32 and a quarter.
But he's a guard.
I got longer arms than this guy.
You can have little arms at guard.
Put him with Campbell. You're going to be able to block anybody.
Concerning medicals with a Liz Frank injury in 21
It's
and
a bad foot injury.
a major ankle injury in 2024. Anyway, put him on the board. There we go.
And he's bad in the zone blocking scheme, too. This guy's not going to get picked.
That Liz Frank's never good. I don't like it.
Gray Zabel, Tate Ratledge, Tyler Cooper. We have our first 3 names on the big board.